When looking to finance your biggest investment, it's best to put your trust in a local lender. Today, we're joined with Mike Archer of Mortgage One Jackson. Mike, thanks for being here.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's your first time on At Home Jackson. Welcome.
It is, yes. No, great to be here.
Yeah. Well, tell our viewers a little bit about Mortgage One Jackson.
Yeah, so Mortgage One is a local company, first and foremost, right? And we're located at 850 Lawrence Avenue. And we have a staff of about 8 people. We actually have 5 licensed originators. We just focus primarily on single-family homes. We do some multifamily, but there's nothing commercial, no vacant land. It's all home loans. And we love to put people into homes, especially first-time home buyers. It's just very rewarding and gratifying.
It's really an opportunity to educate someone. And you've got a lot of experience with lending, so I'm sure that comes easy. Yeah. Tell us about your whole background in lending.
Yeah, so I worked with a local lender for 21 years. I managed the mortgage department and started Mortgage One here in Jackson about 11 years ago. So do that math, it makes me old?
No way.
No way. No, not at all. So I absolutely love Mortgage One. I love working for a mortgage company, and that's what we focus on. That's what we do. That's all we do is mortgages. So, you've got our 100% of our focus, 110%.
Perfect. Well, I think what it really makes you is experienced, and that's what someone really needs. Why don't you share what you think about our current market with our viewers?
Yeah, the current market is challenging. That's a good word, right?
Right.
If you're a buyer, it's very competitive. There is a lack of inventory out in the market, a lack of homes for sale. And there's a lot of buyers. There really is a lot of buyers. Rates are up a little bit right now, but it has not really dampened the amount of demand. So we've got a lot of buyers, we've got a few houses. So when somebody makes an offer on a house, it's you're in that competitive situation where maybe there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 other offers. So how do you make your offer stand out?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's still a great market for first-time home buyers. Again, that's an exciting thing. And you've got a first-time home buyer tax credit that you offer?
We do. So for a first-time home buyer, and we define first-time as somebody that has not owned a house in 3 years.
Okay.
So if you owned a home before and you took a little break, and you're back in the market, and it's been 3 years, you're a first-time home buyer. And this tax credit is awesome because what it does is it enables you to get 20% of the interest you pay on your mortgage every year, right? Say you pay $10,000, right? So 20% of that is $2,000. So you are gonna get $2,000 back on your federal tax return at the end of the year. So it's not a deduction, it's an actual credit.
Wow.
And so it decreases that effective interest rate. If you're at 6.5, it takes it down to like 5.25 effectively.
Right.
Because you're getting that 20% discount. Yeah.
Got it. Well, this is where the education part comes in handy because you're losing me in all the numbers, but you could walk through a first-time home buyer right through that process.
Right. Absolutely. And that's what we do. And especially with first-time home buyers, but with any buyer, really, we want to put them into the right product. So there's a lot of questions and answers and whatever. We're trying to figure out what their goals are and how long they're going to be in the home. Because if you're only going to be there for 3 to 5 years, we're going to look at it a little bit differently.
Right.
Versus somebody that says, no, I'm going to be here 30 years. None of us know where we're going to be at 30 years from now. But so we really want to put people into the right product. And, we know all the products out there. And, like the first-time homebuyer tax credit, not a lot of lenders use that.
Right.
And it's phenomenal for people that qualify. Absolutely.
You really see the buyer as a person and not just an application.
Right.
Yeah. Well, another way that you educate is you are very involved with the Jackson Area Association of Realtors, and you love to educate the actual realtors in our community.
We've been involved with JAR, Jackson Area Association of Realtors, for probably 30 years. We've got, we've been in the business a while, and working with our realtors is, our realtors are our biggest source of referrals, right?
Right.
And so we want to do what we can to help, to educate, to just let them know when there's changes. Our market is always changing, and our loan products are tweaking and changing. And the way things used to be 10 years ago, they may be different now. And just trying to make sure they have as much knowledge as they can. And we're here to help. And, we all have the same goal. We want to help these buyers, sellers, and, put the transaction together and get to the closing table.
Well, the other thing I wanted to talk about quickly before we finish up is Mortgage One Jackson is so involved in our community, and you were telling me earlier you really love giving back.
We do.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we are involved in a lot of things, and we participate. We're a member of the community. We all live, work, play in the community, and we think it's important to give back and to support our nonprofits, our churches, and we just are involved in a lot of that stuff, every one of us. So we all have a different passion, I think, and how we want to spend our time that way. But it's, you really have to kind of have a servant's heart and to give back.
Yeah, I love that. I think whenever you're working with a company, you love to think that they're giving back to your community. So that's great.
Yeah,
well, if someone is looking to talk to you about a potential mortgage, how can they reach you?
Yeah, so you can call our office, Mortgage One Jackson. We're at 850 Lawrence Ave. Phone number is 517-315-4626. And the website is mortgageonejackson.com.
Perfect. This is great information for our viewers and for our realtor partners. Thank you so much, Mike.
Yes, well, thank you. I appreciate you inviting me.
Yes. When you're ready to finance your biggest investment, give Mike Archer and his team at Mortgage One Jackson a call.